Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibrations so you can live your best life. Let's talk today about money. What is the purpose of money? We oftentimes, as spiritual beings, have difficulty accepting the fact that the world runs on money. We have been either raised with beliefs that money is the root of all evil or that money doesn't grow on trees. We may even have genetically carried down beliefs from multiple generations that you have to work hard for money, or that coming by money is hard, or even that rich people are not good. And the fact of the matter is, we chose to incarnate here on planet Earth in this day and time, at which point money makes the world go round. And we have put ourselves in a position where we are not able to have the impact that we are meant to have because of our beliefs around money. And so I'd like to offer a couple of reframes, a couple of ways to think about money that might not be familiar or that may likely serve you better than the current beliefs. And so I have a couple notes here, so I'm just going to switch this around because I didn't move it over yet. But number one, money and wanting money does not make you greedy. Wanting what money can offer you, like freedom, freedom of time, freedom of location, can offer you peace of mind, can offer you comfort, can offer you better health, can offer you more ability to give. That how we think of money is a choice, and that a reframe is needed, especially in the spiritual community. And I'm going to keep using my air quotes when I say that because I'm just really not about labels lately. And, you know, in marketing, they want you to pick your target market. And sure, I would say spiritual people, but honestly, at the end of the day, we're all spiritual beings. And spirituality is a way of life. That even people who wear a suit and tie to the office are spiritual. That in fact, some of the wealthy people in the world understand energetics and how to work with it. And so when I say spiritual people, what I really mean is good-hearted, kind people, good-intentioned people. And that is a vast majority of our planet. Whether we realize it or not, whether society wants to send us a different message or not, most people are good. And many people understand energetics. So this is for everyone. We need more responsible, kind, compassionate, loving people to steward the world's resources. So let's reframe what money means to us and what having money means to the world. Because really, prosperity has a purpose. Abundance is our birthright. Income equals impact. So I like to refer to my community, my YouTube community, as the New Earth Construction Team. That my gift is helping people heal the trauma that keeps them from stepping into their life purpose, as well as helping them identify their life purpose and learn how to make a living doing it. That is my purpose. And when I stepped into my purpose, abundance was part of that reward. It's part of the package. Income equals impact. That as I am of service, as I help people heal the wound of unworthiness, more abundance flows in. And we, as the New Earth Construction Team, the people who are willing to do what it takes to step into their purpose, have to be willing and capable and able to claim your abundance birthright. Because we need a new kind of medical system. We need a new kind of food system. We need a new kind of education system. We need new and different better, more healthy buildings and architecture and structures, globally, politically, medically, physically, all the way around. And we can't do that from a place of poverty or lack. So I'm here to call you to the manifester and to the creator that you were meant to be. Shift your beliefs around money. It's not about greed. It's about making a difference in the world. It's about affecting change. It's about finding your life mission. And here's the craziest part of it all. So I don't know if you know me or my story. I'll give you a brief synopsis. I'm trying to get better at telling more stories more often, my story more often. Reformed pastor's daughter, got out of all of the indoctrination of being a sinner and being broken and being shameful, and discovered that we, as light workers, spiritual beings, just good, kind-hearted people, likely a lot of us experienced some sort of trauma at some point in our life. And I don't like to use the big bad T word because that makes it sound so terrible. But really, if we didn't feel safe, seen, heard, cared for, or loved as a child, especially for an extended period of time, that falls under the umbrella of trauma. You could just call it the unworthiness wound. Society teaches us we're not enough. And so, reforming from the power and control structures of religion, I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater because God is awesome. But going through the struggles of an unhealthy childhood and a tumultuous teen years and narcissistic relationships, finally came to a point where I understood energy a little bit. I understood psychology quite a bit. I started getting really good at biohacks and getting my body physically fit so that my mind could be physically fit. Came to a point where I realized that all of that healing was wonderful, well and good, but I still wasn't quite reaching this thing I was searching for. A perpetual seeker my entire life, always looking. And I for a long time thought that there's just more knowledge, there's more wisdom for me to obtain. And I love learning, so I just assume that's part of who I am. But really, when I finally stepped into my life purpose, that's when I realized the seeking that I called it the unquenchable thirst. Just always thirsty for something. I couldn't figure out what it was. And it was my life purpose. And when I stepped into that, fully and completely living every day, guided in following my intuition, you discover that abundance is part of it, but you can't claim it until you heal that unworthiness wound. We can know it, but not be able to access it, not be able to make it happen. We have this tug of war between our intelligent brain and our subconscious brain. The little trauma demon wins every time until we heal that unworthiness wound and step into our life purpose. So I like to say God, divine source, creator, universe, doesn't matter what word you want to use. A rose by any other name still smells as sweet. And at the end of the day, there is something in you that knows who your source is, who your creator is. And there's also something in you that knows you were made with purpose and intention. Feel it in your body. You are perfectly imperfect for your purpose. There's not a single part of you that is made by accident. All of those parts of you that you rejected and pushed away and deemed a liability, you get to call them back because they're awesome and amazing, just like you. And God, divine source, creator, universe, it wants you to step into wealth, abundance, impact, purpose, fulfillment, manifestation, creation. We are building the new earth. But you can't claim it until you believe you're worthy of it. So you are part of the new earth construction team. And if you're struggling to claim your abundance birthright, if you're struggling to find your life purpose, look at the earlier years, depending on how old you are. Did you feel unsafe, unseen, unheard, uncared for, or unloved for an extended period of time? If you had any one of those for an extended period of time, there is trauma in the body, and it can be healed. I know we all kind of feel a little frustrated around, oh, the subconscious, it's so elusive. How do I reprogram it? We can try hypnosis and QHHT and meditation and affirmations and sleep meditations and all the things, and they kind of help. You can wrap your mind around actually believing them. They kind of work. But it's not until you do something really different that we start to relieve the trauma out of the body. And brain spotting saved my freaking life. Thank you to my therapist, who I will forever be eternally grateful for. And he is my favorite person in the world right now. So he introduced me to brain spotting. And brain spotting, essentially, we use this pointer to find an access point through your eyes. The eyes are connected through the optical nerve to the limbic brain, the subconscious brain, that allows us to access the trauma through this access point in our eyes, and also call up the trauma out of the body, because the body keeps the score. It's housed in the body. And I have lots of videos on this, so go search Vibe Mentor brain spotting, and you'll see what is brain spotting, and even a pre-recorded session. But through brain spotting, you can remove the unworthiness from your body. And just like this veil of confusion that we all live under, I'm promising you it is palpable. When it is removed and you start to see clearly and your intuition is stronger than ever, and then all of these gifts that you've always had within you that were hidden and buried, they start to come forward. And you get the guidance that you need to step into your purpose, to heal the unworthiness wound, to claim what you are worth, because you are valuable and worthy. You are the most precious creation of all, made in your Creator's image, the only creation created with the breath of life. Everything else was with a word. You were born valuable, and you will die valuable, and not because you have done anything in between there, simply because you are. Because you breathe. The Creator lives in you. So shift your perspective around money. Income equals impact. You are part of the New Earth Construction team. Please come join us. I do free sessions, free in 30 minutes, although I say 30, they're often a little bit more, but 45 minutes, I can promise you, I will point out a couple of root causes of your abundance blocks and help you start healing them with a little brain spotting. I am here for you. I am here because of you. You are my purpose. And I love you very, very much. And with that, I will close. And please do support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing. If you could just leave even a little prayer or a namaste emoji, that would be wonderful and amazing. It helps support the YouTube algorithm, which I always have a hard time saying. Otherwise, you can click this button here to subscribe to make sure you're notified of the next video. And if you'd like to see more, check this one out. This will be a good one for you today as well. All right, I will see you guys on the next video. Take care. Namaste.